have two choices as a small business owner. Either set boundaries or burn out. I would know. That's exactly what I did in my first business. And after 3 years, gave up entirely. Which I don't think either of us want happening to you as well.
So to prevent you from burning out and giving up, here are 4 boundaries I set in place when I started my second business that are gonna help boost your creativity, productivity, and motivation, as well as create the time and space for you to live the life you worked so hard for. Plus, at the end of this video, I have journal prompts to help you customize these boundaries so they work best for you and your business.
The first boundary you need to set as a small business owner is having me time before screen time. When you first wake up in the morning, your intuition and your creativity, aka your superpowers as an entrepreneur, are at an all-time high. But if you immediately grab your phone and start scrolling through social media, not only are you getting everybody else's ideas in your head, but you're also lowering your vibe because you're gonna see something upsetting. So starting tomorrow, you're gonna put your phone in a different room. And if you're like, Tara, I use it as my alarm clock, I need it by my bed, this is your permission slip to invest the $5 in yourself and your business to get a real alarm clock so you're not glued to your phone 24/7. And that way, the first couple minutes of the day, you can spend focusing on you and getting your creativity and energy flowing. This could look like a walk, doing some gentle yoga, maybe starting a journaling practice, which if you don't know where to start with that and it feels overwhelming, you should definitely watch this video next. Or my personal favorite, my morning manifestation ritual, which is only 3 steps and about 10 minutes. And again, I will link that down below for you if you want to check it out. But no matter what you do, it doesn't really matter as long as you're taking some time to fill up your own cup so you can pour into your clients and community. Speaking of cup, how cute is this one I got from TJ Maxx? It was on clearance, and the second I saw it, all I could think was, this is what Tinkerbell would be drinking out of in Pixie Hollow. So, of course, I had to have it. I couldn't pass it up. It felt like a good business expense to me. The second business boundary you need to start implementing is actually something you need to stop doing. Talking about your business goals with people who are not business owners. I know you're just trying to make small talk and have a nice conversation, but 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna understand your dreams and your vision and where you are going. And usually you're gonna walk away from that conversation filled with self-doubt and not anything actually helpful. So instead, I just tell people I prefer to keep my professional and personal life separate. And that tends to change the topic to something else. But I do have one little disclaimer for this boundary. You still need a community, somebody to lean on. Whether that's a couple other small business owners that you meet up for coffee with once a month, or a therapist, a coach, maybe a supportive spouse, somebody to uplift you and empower you on the hard days of entrepreneurship. And if you don't currently have that in your life, I have something coming your way that I know you are going to be as obsessed with as I am, and I will leave a little sneak peek of it down in the description below. By the way, this boundary also applies to social media. If somebody isn't supportive or tearing you down in your comments or your DMs, feel free to block them. You don't need that shit in your space. Speaking of social media, your third business boundary is to take a weekly break. I know that's scary to do as a solopreneur because if you're not posting on social media and marketing your offers, nobody is. But I actually have found better engagement and also sales whenever I take my weekly break. It creates a bit of mystery and my community starts to miss me, but it seems like the algorithm also favors that first post back. Don't just take my word for it though, I want you to try this yourself. Take 24 hours off of posting on your feed and also your stories on Instagram. And then that first story back, make it something quick, like a photo or a boomerang with an engaging sticker, such as the poll, the slide bar, question box, something your community can tap on. I guarantee you this story will have the most views out of all of the other ones you've posted this previous week. But other than boosting your engagement, this little hack of taking a social media break is also going to boost your creativity because your best ideas never come when you are sitting behind your desk trying to force it or scrolling on social media looking for inspiration. It always happens when you're taking a shower, going for a drive, cooking dinner, relaxing, because your brain goes into alpha waves at that point, which is where creativity lives. So if you want better offers, better posts, better emails, better blogs, better ideas. You need to be taking that time away to allow yourself to relax and your brain to go into alpha waves. I personally call this Slow Living Sunday, and it's an entire day dedicated to self-care, resting, and getting myself ready for the week ahead. And if you would like to see exactly what this looks like and have a couple ideas of how you can start implementing a day like this into your schedule, let me know down in the comments and that video will come your way soon. And my last business boundary for you. Well, at least for this video, I have a blog with a bunch more that I think every entrepreneur should implement down in the description. But the fourth one that I want you to focus on for this week is that if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. Because your clients and community can feel your energy through the phone. So if you're not completely obsessed and off the walls excited for what you're sharing or selling, neither are they. So before you create the content, write the blog, film the YouTube video, create the new offer, I want you to take a couple seconds to get into the energy of fun. This could look like dancing around your office to your favorite Taylor Swift song, saying some affirmations in a mirror, or doing this EFT tap along. But whatever helps you feel like a hell yes is going to come through in everything you create. And as Gabby Bernstein says, you are always most successful when you're having fun. And I found this to be so true in my business after running a little experiment last year where for 30 seconds before I posted any content on Instagram, I had a little dance party and got into that energy of fun. And of course, I had a 31% increase in engagement just by doing that little hack. So if you don't implement any other boundary in this video, at least do this one. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. So find some ways to make the things in your business feel like a hell yes by having more fun with it. I lied, that wasn't the last boundary. I have a little bonus one for you. Because you know I can't talk about business without sprinkling a little bit of spirituality in there. So this one's an energetic boundary of creating a bubble of protection around yourself and your business. So that way any negativity, any haters, any trolls just bounce right off of you. And I taught you how to do this quick 5-minute visualization in this video right here. As promised at the beginning of this video, I have a couple journal prompts to help you set your own business boundaries. But I know you're a busy solopreneur, so I don't want to take any more of your time today, and we'll leave them all in the blog linked below. And while you're down there, if you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, so I know to create more like it, and also subscribe so that way our little community can grow, I would really appreciate it. And if you want to keep hanging out with me here on YouTube, I think you should watch this video next.